Yes, na family. Let's go. We have got a feature one for you today. I'll tell you that for free. Because first and foremost, we've got 2 clips for you to roll up. And before Daps comes in and has his say about obviously the Real Madrid and the Man City game and so forth, we've got a clip of Mo. Just to you know, before we introduce Raul as well, let's see what Mo was doing earlier.
Lautaro! El Toro Martinez! Lukaku pass and El Toro finishes! El Toro Martinez! What a goal by El Toro! And what a game! This is Inter and we are in the Champions League final! Absolutely brilliant by this Inter magnificent.
See, if people don't know Mo, that's Mo for you. So if he was ever on DR Sports, let's say he just automatically got flown out to face this guy over here, you thought he had the energy. If people don't know Raul from Never a Foul right now, here you go.
You know what they say? You don't have money. And now you are taking money from everywhere. So relax because you don't win anything yet, okay? Relax. Hold on. Play the second boss in the referee. Okay, shut up.
That's it. That's it. Still believe in my team. I still believe in my team. And this is the Magic 99 field. Look at Vinicius. We're still winning. Vinicius Junior.
Okay, shut up. Because it's 1-0 and there's still 90 minutes to play in the Camp Nou, okay? So shut up. Shut up. Cucurella very slim.
They've switched off completely.
Cucurella. Cucurella. Dream Estrella, eat paella. Vamos, City, are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Bro, I'm already telling you, I'm looking to book my flight later on. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Shut up. I big up Raul, obviously, man.
Thank you.
So let's go, man. Daps will be ready in a second. As people know, obviously, he's just over there finishing up doing what he's doing on Matisse's show, and he'll be right here just to debate it. But we might as well turn our attentions to Mo first. Obviously, the first one in the finals. I just got to ask this, Raul, yeah? If you was to face Inter Milan, how certain of you, in percentage-wise, would you batter them? Be honest.
I don't know, because always when we start the Champions League in September, we are no favorites. And in 13 years, we are playing 11 semifinals. So I don't know the percentage. Maybe actually I know the percentage. I think now we have 15 only between City, Inter, and Real Madrid. Real Madrid has only 15%.
Oh damn!
For win to City, to City and to Inter. So I don't know. I don't believe never in the start. To be honest, I don't believe in the percentage.
All I can say is that I would not want to play Man City and I would want to play Real Madrid. Even if we lose to Real Madrid, I think we have better chance. I think Real Madrid they're good. They have individual brilliance, but I think as a team, like, they're okay. Carlo Ancelotti, he's okay. He's like man management. Hey, get in, play. Let's do
Too much
like,
pressure.
So yeah, he doesn't have. Actually, I don't think Real Madrid have any pressure. If you go to the final, I think you're the least one with pressure from us and City.
No. This is not our mentality, eh?
No, yeah, I get it. You're talking about mentality, but I don't think you have pressure as much as us or City.
We are not Manchester City. Eh? We are not spending money every year just for not get to any Champions League. Guardiola in 7 years, he didn't get any Champions League.
So that's why he has more pressure. Then you don't have any pressure.
We have pressure. We didn't.
How will you have pressure?
We didn't get La Liga. We just got.
You didn't get La Liga because you're not as good as Barcelona in the league. You're not as good as Barcelona. That's completely different. They spent a lot of money. Yeah, they spent a lot of money, but that's why you don't have any pressure, bro. You have pressure?
We have pressure every year.
You have pressure only from your fans. Man City will have pressure from the whole world. Yeah. No. But hold on.
I don't think. I don't think so. I don't think
People
so.
won't wait for you to drop, to slaughter your club. People will wait for Man City to drop, so they will slaughter them in the media. And it's not only the English media, the Spanish media, the Italian media, the media in America. They are waiting for Man City because everybody is out to get Man City somehow. You don't have any. Everybody wants to prove that Pep is a failure. You only win it with Messi. So there is way more pressure on them than you. And us, we have more pressure because we need the money. You don't need the money. You're the richest club in the world.
They borrowed money off of us to pay for their stadium, to be fair, so they do need money.
And then they're not paying it back or something.
Hi, Raul.
We got the money from the government, you say?
Hey, Raul, you're going to have that. Personally, someone spoke to me like that and said, you're coming to us to be the loan shark. I personally wouldn't have that. But I don't know about you, though. Well, hi, Daps.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Raul. How are you?
Well, congratulations, by the way, Inter Milan.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. First final.
Yeah, I just watched
13 years.
Don't know
Yeah,
what
they
I
never
watched
met each other. They're straight at each other's necks already. So
actually, do you know what? This is a good lineup because you've got
Milan, City, and
congratulations, Mo. I said I want you in the final, so
I don't want you in the final, bro.
I know you don't, but I want you in the final. I can't wait. I want to see your tears.
I really don't want to be. If I lose to Real Madrid, I might shit tears. If I lose to you, I'm just gonna come with the money talk, and that's it.
You need to beat first as Real Madrid tomorrow.
Well,
if you want to
about that.
Well,
right then, we've just been speaking on that. Yeah. So let's get in. Right.
Let's get into it, Daps. Have you ever, Raul, have you ever won a Champions League game when you didn't win at home, a Champions League semi-final? I think you went to the final, like 28 times? Is that semi-final, 28 times or something like this? But you never won the second leg if you don't win at home.
Real Madrid.
Yeah,
you are right. But listen, it's Real Madrid. We don't care.
Yeah, anything can happen. Referees can happen. UEFA can happen.
If you want something else, I think this City, they never lose this season in the Etihad, no?
not 29
so we
games.
haven't.
They lost.
We haven't lost. We haven't lost at the Etihad since 2018. We've got the best.
Okay, no problem.
They did to.
No, in Europe, we have not. In Europe, we have not lost at the Etihad since 2018, the best ever Premier League record in Europe. Yeah. But listen, let me start off by saying this. Right? Let me start off by saying this. I don't want anything that I say, I've just said this before, to come across as arrogant to Real Madrid, right? The one thing I will say is that we respect Real Madrid and what they've achieved. Yeah, we do. We do 100%. Yeah. And if there's any team that we can completely dominate, but they can come and give us, they can come and do the job that they need to do. It is Real Madrid. So we're not walking into this thinking that this is Everton at the weekend. This is Real Madrid. They showed us that in the first half at the Bernabeu. First half at the Bernabeu, I was sat at the half time saying, you know what, our fans were better. Our players on the pitch were better, but the fact is this is Real Madrid and they're 1-0 up, and that is Real Madrid. But do you know what, Raul? I think we gave you a lot to think about. I don't think you were expecting that at the Bernabeu. I do not think you were expecting that.
Are you mad about the refereeing, Raul? And the Bernabeu?
No, let's see. No. I mean, I don't want to speak about that. I want to speak about the game. I want to speak about the football. At the end, we are Real Madrid. We cannot speak for the referee.
Of course you can't. We all know why. But yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Mo, have I found someone that you hate more than Manchester City? Because you're speaking about.
Dude, I don't hate Manchester City.
Do you hate Real Madrid?
I don't hate Manchester City. You're just the best club in the world, and I don't want anyone to do triple. Listen, it's me, Barcelona, Celtic, Bayern Munich, the 7 teams that did triple. I don't want anybody else in the club. So that's why, for me, I'm not going to root for your club. And I think you're the best team in the world right now. So I don't want to face your club in the final. But I have no hate or love for Man City. The only thing I have is you are my friend. You're my friend, and I respect you.
I've got Ozan Kabak said, this is for you, Raul. He says, I'm probably going to butcher this, but it says,
he can read it. Rahul can read it.
I don't know how to say. What does it say? Can you?
Yeah, how much beer are you going to drink if you win tomorrow?
How much beer are you going to drink if you win tomorrow?
Well, yes. Actually, I was speaking with my best friend that he is living in London as well. Real Madrid fan as well. So we're gonna meet each other tomorrow after the game, whatever happened, to speak about the game, maybe to cry together or to cry, but for the final together as well. But
are you confident? Are you confident?
Did you know what you just did?
You're confident going into.
I am confident, but I am more confident when I listen to you, that because you are very confident, no?
Right. What, you think I'm very confident, or
I
you
think
don't
that you are confident. I think.
I'm more confident.
When I spoke with you last time, you say you are not scared, and then after 1-1 in the Bernabeu, I think it's good result for.
I'm over the moon.
For us, it's good result. It's still 90 minutes to play. And look what happened. Look what happened.
Do you know what it is? What
we didn't have the ball. We didn't have the ball. It's true.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Someone summed it up perfectly. People will always say over two legs beating Real Madrid is very difficult. What we've done is we've no longer made it a two-legged. This is about one game tomorrow, right? We've made it a shootout, right? Tomorrow is a shootout. Last year, a shootout at the Etihad. How did last season at the Etihad in a shootout end for you lot? Who won the shootout at the Etihad last season?
What is a shootout?
So shootout is basically literally, if you imagine me and you, we've both got a Magnum on us, a gun, and we can both shoot, and whoever hits each other first, we win, right? So last season when you came to the Etihad, if it was just on that game and not on the game at the Bernabeu, how did that end for you?
Crazy. We lost. You lost. Yeah.
So we've got a big Nordic meat shield up front now as well.
Yeah, but at the end we won in the Bernabeu.
No, but you didn't win at the Bernabeu this year, did you?
Last week we draw in the Bernabeu, and let's see what happened tomorrow. I am expecting. I don't know what I am betting, but I am betting the same game, to be honest.
No, but are you really confident, Raul? Like,
I am confident. You
are.
Oh
my God.
I think that's Real Madrid confidence, though. I think
it's Real Madrid confidence, or it's Real Madrid confidence, or you just back in your team. Like, are you being hopeful or realistic?
Well, I don't know. I am. It's a mix. It's a mix, because when I listen here, the English fan, they think that they are going to destroy to us.
We're not going to. Listen.
Of course no. Of course no.
1-0, 2-1, 3-2. I could not care less. Like
all the same, man.
In a dream, 5-0 would be amazing. But listen, I've said in our last few Premier League games before Everton, 2-1 at Fulham. I don't care how we beat you. I just want to beat you. Exactly. I don't care how it goes. I do not care.
No,
I do not care. This is Real Madrid, and if we go out and we try and go at you and just completely outscore you, right? Then this is Real Madrid, and your transitions are mad, right? And you've got Benzema, you've got Vinicius, you've got Modric, Camavinga. By the way, last game was sensational. So we can't think that we can treat you like Leipzig, right? We can't treat you like Leipzig, because if we treat you like Leipzig, you will score, right?
Can you treat them like Bayern Munich then?
That is exactly how. Thank you, Mo. That is exactly how we have to treat them. That, for me, that Bayern Munich performance at the Etihad is probably the best I've ever seen Man City look, because it was against a very good midfield, and we just looked very dominant, very controlled. That's how we have to be tomorrow. We have to be controlled. We have to make sure that we don't allow. Walker has to be on job against Vinicius. More on job than he was in the first leg, to be fair, because Vinicius got the better of him. But look, it's a massive game. The key for me is the 12th man. We showed Madrid last week how strong our 12th man can be, how much we believe now. We do believe. We've never believed like this before.
Yeah.
Raul, are you from Madrid, Raul? Are you from Madrid?
No. I am from the south.
Whereabouts in the south?
Córdoba, close to Sevilla.
Yeah, Córdoba. Yeah.
Close to Sevilla.
Yeah, because Daps spoke really ill about the Real Madrid fans.
I did.
Really bad.
Yeah, I know, because he doesn't understand.
It was astonishing to me because I thought the Real Madrid fans are better.
Yeah,
no. Wait, let me have my intake in this because your fans were garbage, bro. I heard 1,500, 1,800 City fans, and all of them didn't even actually get in, I don't think, out-sing your whole stadium. What's going on there? I'm hearing Johnny Stones, and I'm hearing what's the other song, Daps? The running down the wing thing, Bernardo Silva thing.
Nah, it's Edison and Aki, Walker and Akanji, Ruben Diaz, Johnny Stones. That was ringing off.
How's that the case? Come on, man. Big Real Madrid getting out song.
Do you know what it was? It felt to me, I've spoke very highly of your fans when you score. When you score and that damn music plays, yeah, your fans come alive, right? They do. But apart from that last week, it was, I mean, Bayern Munich, bless them, Bayern Munich at their grounds, in the 85th minute, they were 4-1 down and they didn't leave. That behind the goal was still rocking. Last week, look, and maybe you can explain why. Why were they so, do they not care? Do they just think, and I've heard they've sent some of the tickets back for tomorrow. They're not filling their allocation tomorrow either. Is it because you've done it so many times, you're just not that bothered anymore? Raul?
Okay, I don't know because I wanted to go and I didn't find the.
That might not be true. Some things we hear can be wrong, so that might not be true. But I heard that you'd sent some tickets back.
I don't know because I wanted to get ticket and I didn't find ticket. So I think
that might be a lie. Then that might be a lie.
I think that you're, and something that you don't understand is similar to this point is why we are Real Madrid fan. In Spain, we are not like a English fan. We are completely different. If you go to Italy, it's the same. If you go to France, it's the same. And you need to understand the situation.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean? That in Spain we have only 2-3 big massive teams.
Yeah.
And that's it. When you was born, I was born in one small city in the middle of nothing, to be honest. And I need to choose one team. And my father, my grandfather, my family, the feeling. That's it. It's so simple. It's football. It's not like here. If you grow up in London, you can choose whatever. And you can go to the stadium, big stadium, massive stadium. You can see the fan. You can go. You can see the feeling. But no, we don't have this feeling in Spain.
No.
It's something that I have more feeling now. I have more, no pressure, but more, it's feeling. Here, when now I am living in London, and one weekend I can go to Tottenham, one weekend I can go to Arsenal, or even one weekend I can go travel to Manchester or to Liverpool. It's different. Well, in Spain, it's not, I don't know, it's not very, it's different, it's complicated. Yeah.
I don't know, it just felt to me like, it felt a little bit out of shock.
Tell us, come on, tell us.
It felt, right, so, the way you greeted the team coach, sensational, loud. They're all there, but there was no fight. There was no fight in them.
It's not far.
And that's just, honestly, that's just what I'm saying. And when you scored last year, or 3 goals, when you knocked us out, you were loud as hell. That stadium, I've never heard anything like it. Anything. When you score goals, never heard anything like it. But when the team needed them, they just weren't there as much. Now, I don't know if that is because they've got faith that in the second leg, 1-1 is not a problem, and that do you know what I mean? That maybe they're thinking we've got another leg, and another leg we don't doubt what Benzi will do. That might be it. It was weird to me. It was weird to me because, it was weird. It was weird. But listen.
No, I say that it's completely, I don't know, it's completely different, the feeling. I don't know, because I am no English fan, but I can see your feeling. I can see when I speak with different people.
Yeah. I know the passion's with you, by the way. Listen, we've done watch-alongs. We've done watch-alongs together. I see the passion in you, but last week it just didn't seem like the passion was in the Bernabeu. Maybe the building works just got on top of everyone, and they're kind of
no. I say completely. I am completely agree with you. I was working inside the Bernabeu, And listen, in La Liga, you can listen to people eat a sandwich, open the bottle of.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you can listen. I was working inside. However, if you go to Metropolitan, it's Atletico Madrid Stadium. If you go there,
different.
Different. You can feel.
I went there last year. Mad.
You can feel how the floor is floating.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was there last year, and that was
different.
It's
different people, different.
Is that a bad thing? You can feel it flowing. Is that a bad thing?
Exactly. But then, what happened when the referee at the extra time? I say 6 minutes. What happened? Have you been there? No, you were there last season.
Yeah.
What happened? The Bernabeu was down. Just the last.
No, it was
6
loud.
minutes.
It was loud. The last 6 minutes was different.
Exactly.
It was different.
Yeah, but then the rest is less. It's the same when the last is in the first game. In the first game, I say, well, I was nervous, but at the end, I was waiting for this game for tomorrow.
And that's what I'm saying. That maybe it's because, whereas to us last week, we felt like we got a job done. We were very, we knew we were being kept in for an hour and a half. We didn't care because that was an hour and a half of singing and celebrating a good result. And the reason we celebrate is because when I saw that we've got you the second leg at the Etihad, I think that just makes a world of difference. But listen, you rested a lot of players at the weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Let me quickly do this super chat from David T. He's a temporary Madrid star. He's actually a Man United fan. Says his visa's in progress, but he says hopefully Mercedes-Benz, aka Benzema, Stormzy. I'm pretty sure he's calling that Vinicius, do the job. Big up for the super chat. Yeah, like I think a lot of people want to know: is Camavinga injured?
Yeah.
No.
Did anywhere confirm this?
No.
He's in training. I heard he was in training today.
No, Camavinga apparently is ready. And
so go on.
No, exactly. In the last game in La Liga, he has he was injured in the neck, but no, apparently was small, just for a couple of days. Apparently he's ready. Apparently he's ready. Let's see the lineup tomorrow.
I don't think he's gonna play. Even if he's ready.
Wait, that's what I was going to ask as well.
No. In Spain, we are completely. I just listened to the news. Everyone is speaking. Apparently, he's ready.
No. Even if he's ready, I thought it's going to be David Alaba. He's not going to be able to bench Rodiger. He's not going to bench Rodiger.
Wait. Let me ask the better question. Because what do you want to see tomorrow? What formation do you want to see? And who do you want to see drop?
The same team.
You want to exactly the same. So you're keeping Toni Kroos in that team?
Yeah.
Oh my! You've lost.
No. Guys, it's the different. We are going to play the semifinal.
Why would you not play Camavinga in the middle, where he looks more defensively astute than?
He looks unbelievable at left back. I'm not going to lie, bro. He was good left back.
Listen. It's so simple. Because one journalist asked the same to Carlo Ancelotti. Do you know what Ancelotti said? Listen, we won in Anfield with the same lineup, okay? We won in Camp Nou with the same lineup, okay? And we draw against Manchester City with the same lineup, 4-3-3. Kroos, Modric, and Valverde.
Man, I don't see it.
No.
I can't see it.
Listen, I was thinking the same like you. I thought the same like you. But then, when I see the result, I say, Mamma mia, maybe Ancelotti is agree. Yeah, maybe
so Rudiger is going to be benched and you're going to start Eder Militao. Is that
I don't think so.
Eder Militao cannot sit on the bench. That's the thing.
How much football
Militao
play, though?
Listen, maybe Camavinga is playing the midfielder just because Militao is ready and Militao is at the end. But after the first game with Rudiger
was good against Haaland.
Is there any chance he can play Alaba, Militao, and Rudiger together?
Yes, it's any chance. Yes.
And now Camavinga is going to be benched because he's not going to put Toni Kroos on the bench, is he?
It's just only that doubt that I have, but apparently he said that Rodrigo could start as well. So I don't know. Tomorrow is.
This is why.
What about he plays Camavinga in the middle with Toni Kroos and Modric and put Rodrigo on the right side?
What about Valverde getting dropped there?
Yeah, exactly. Valverde in the bench.
No, this is what
No. Put Rodrigo on the bench and play Valverde on the right side.
This is exactly. This is only. I think is only the next rotation for Carlo Ancelotti. Is the 4-4-2, and then
I've heard that.
Exactly. We have two options. The same team, or just 4-4-2 with Vinicius and Benzema in the counter-attack, and then in the midfielder for just keep a bit more.
Camavinga in the middle, right?
Exactly.
Or Valverde in the middle.
Camavinga.
Yeah,
I don't know. No. I don't know because he loved Ancelotti loved Valverde.
Yeah, Valverde will go right mid though. Remember, he's been playing right wing. He can go right mid, and that means Rodrigo can go on the left, and then that means Vinicius can go up front. I mean, at least
that's what I've seen. I've seen
a
few saying that they might play Vinicius closer to Benzi,
or they put Camavinga left mid and put Valverde in the center and control it that way.
I think. Listen, if we see the Ancelotti team, he doesn't do any big change.
True.
He doesn't do any change.
I don't think you're not going to learn your mistakes though. When you played Toni Kroos last year, even in games when Chelsea went through and everything.
Another lineup that we won to Chelsea twice with the same team. 4-3-3.
Sorry, can I just step in here? We are not Chelsea. Right?
Yeah. This is what I was going to say.
We are not Liverpool. We are not Liverpool
but
this season.
There's one pinnacle thing for me. When you put Camavinga in the middle against Chelsea as well, against Man City last season, and you took off Toni Kroos, instantly you look 10 times better. And that's probably what won you the games as well, if I'm being totally honest.
It's
not a bad problem to have, to be honest. Look, can I ask you a question? Do you think Ancelotti is happy to forfeit possession to Manchester City and say, no problem, you have the ball, you have more of the ball?
No, of course. It's the same at Barcelona in the Camp Nou. It's the same. It's the same in the Bernabeu against Manchester City.
I think the one thing I'd say this season with that approach is where Manchester City are different this season. That in previous seasons you can do that. Previous seasons you can go with Manchester City.
Of course.
You know what? We will allow you to have possession, right? But when we hit you on the counter, the way that Pep has got us playing with this ultimately 3 at the back, / 5 at the back, is that when you do get the ball, all of a sudden the possession won't matter because John Stones will drop back and give that extra man at the back. But when we go forward, the difference is now we have Haaland as well, so we can make it count that little bit more as well. And I think that is, I almost think if you look at Man City, Mo, and you look at the way that Pep has tinkered, the way that Pep has got this City team, worked out this new formation with us, it is almost like it's getting it. It hasn't been. It's to win the league and it's to get us as far as we can. But it's almost like, do you know what? This is a formation that can work against Real Madrid.
Yeah, but of course, because at the end, he's not stupid. He's intelligent. He's smart. He learned.
So one thing,
you are almost there. So of course, he knows
one thing that happened last game, and I noticed, is that when City press, they still leave 4 players behind the midfield, which is very strange. That's not Pep Guardiola never do that. With Barcelona, with Bayern Munich, even with Man City, when he pressed with 7 players. Now he pressed only with 6 players, and that's why when Real Madrid scored, you still had 4 players facing the 4 players coming, which is what Daps is talking about.
Yeah.
But if there is any team in the world that I would pick,
Real Madrid.
that I would handpick to go to the Etihad and make the upset happen, it will be the Vinicius Junior, the Benzemas, the Modric, the Toni Kroos. The reason why is that it's the only team in the world that have the talent and the quality to bypass the press and still face a defense of Kyle Walker, Diaz, and beat them, which happened in the first game. Yes, you scored the goal, but also they scored when you had complete control of the game, which that's Real Madrid for you.
I've got a super chat from the Snooker Joker. It says, Raul, if you could pick one City player to miss the game tomorrow, who would you choose? He said, I would choose Rodri, and same question to Daps with Madrid. That's a nice super chat.
That's a very good question.
Yeah. I will be Kevin De Bruyne.
Great answer.
Listen,
I would agree with that.
He didn't play a great game last week, and he scored. Oh my God! is the difference between the big player, massive player, or a small player and normal player. One player that he didn't play very well, the team need to him because Manchester City need to him. And look, he scored the goal 1-1. I still 90 minutes to play. So Kevin De Bruyne is the difference.
Do you know what? And for me,
it's going to be Vinny.
Do you know what? No. So, by the way, Raul, remember last time we met? In fact, the last 2 times we met, we've had a conversation about Vinny where I was saying that he's.
Did you remember?
He's amazing, but he's not clinical enough. And you were saying he's getting better, but you agreed that he's not clinical enough. And imagine he goes and scores against us. And I'm like, well, there goes that conversation about him not being clinical enough. But for me, there's 2 players. The first one is for the same.
You just went on mute.
Yeah, somehow his mic got, I think, disconnected or something.
Benny's charging, innit?
Oh, okay. He's gonna get another mic. He's gonna get another mic.
No.
I actually think for Real Madrid,
that's mad. Imagine he left us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
It's like he sent us all over again. What's going on there?
Is this right? Is this right? Yeah.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
I'm on for now and pretend that I'm using this when I'm not anymore. So I was gonna say right. So for the same reason that Raul said De Bruyne, I could say Benzema. Now he didn't score last game, but the one thing we know is that he could be the difference.
Not even last game. I don't remember last goal from Benzema.
Right, but here's the one for me. Here's the one for me because do you know what? That could have been more than 2 that game. It could have been more than 1. For me, it may well be Courtois. I think as a shot stopper, my man is unbelievable. Like,
I am surprised.
Unbelievable. One of the saves he made from De Bruyne in that game was just unbelievable. Look, it could be Benzema because look, if there's a player that's going to pop up and break our hearts, it could be Benzema. But I think without Courtois, we could beat you by.
Might be the element of control he provides as well, just to like coming inside, just in the spaces,
look,
just to link up play.
I always talk about Ederson and how Ederson is very important with the rest of the team, that everyone can hold their position, right? When you've got a goalkeeper that you trust, right, the rest of the team can play the way they want to play. And for me, as far as shot stoppers, it's between Alisson and Courtois as the best shot stoppers in the world at the moment. So I probably would go with Courtois because I think without Courtois, I think Haaland would have an absolute field day.
I am surprised. I didn't listen Modric. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one actually, in my opinion, that will change the Real Madrid completely is Luka Modric.
You know what? Here's the thing. We've just listed 4 players, and then we could actually say how well Rudiger marked Haaland out of the game in the last game. So, do you know what? With both teams, you could go through and you could probably have an argument for a lot of players on the pitch. I
was going to say we got more of a fit Modric as well playing now, so it could be that's another thing. But I don't expect Modric to do what Modric does on the ball at the Etihad. If I'm being totally serious, you know what I mean? Raul Madrid.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody picked Haaland. Like nobody thinks that Haaland.
No. I'm not gonna say what I think.
Do you know what?
No. I want to hear this. I want to hear this from him.
I want to hear it.
It's not gonna go under the radar.
No, definitely. But Mo, just quickly, what you just said there. Who was it that was speaking on Haaland? Oh, Henry after the game. Henry after the game spoke on Haaland. He said, "Look, you can look at Haaland's numbers." And, you know, Haaland is a very important player to Manchester City. But Kevin De Bruyne is more important than Haaland.
Kevin De Bruyne doesn't score if Haaland is not on the pitch. I think, actually, Haaland, just his stature on the pitch keeps people occupied, bro. Dude, you keep thinking about this guy for 90 minutes. Yeah. Where is he? Is he on my shoulder? Where is he? Is he running? Or is he... Dude, this guy is a different level now than even the guy that we saw in the beginning of the season. He keeps people on their toes.
Same with Benzema, though. It's the exact same.
Yeah, but Benzema hasn't scored since February 21st.
No. Has he really? Has he not scored since?
I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, where's
really?
the lot? Is it? No. Sorry. It's my mistake. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, I swear Benzema's been banging goals recently, hasn't he?
Let me check. So I don't lie because I was.
Raul, Has Benzema been scoring recently?
April, in the beginning of April. Okay, so he scored February 15th, and then a drought, and then April 2nd, and then now he scored against Almeria, which is like a dead game. But he hasn't popped up in every game now. He hasn't.
Well, there you go. That worries me even more. To be,
you know what doesn't worry none of you.
No, so I had a different player on, and I clicked on the.
No, it doesn't worry none of you guys except for Mo. It's funny, yeah, Mo. You are just getting absolutely white to the side, bro. It don't matter what happens. They're like Inter Milan.
I would
Right, you're little
fancy
bros.
my chances against Real Madrid, to be honest, because Real Madrid will allow us to play football. Man City will not allow us to play football.
Do you think Inter Milan's been a little bit, disrespected or shoved to the side? Do you think you got any sort of chance other than Real Madrid? Because even against Real Madrid, it's like, surely, I know you're saying that, but that's like.
No, even like, Real Madrid, they're not great, bro. They're not, Real Madrid have not been great this year. And any.
Sorry, can you two. Just no matter what happens, if it ends up we beat Real Madrid and we play you in the final, can Real Madrid and Inter play each other in a friendly in the summer, please? Because I think I need to see Inter v Real now, because the way you're talking on them, Mo.
I'm not saying that I will have. I'm not saying that I will have the upper hand. I would say that I will have more chance against Real Madrid than our chances against Man City.
You know, it is, my Daps, you weren't here for the first few minutes. These two were going at it, like, I didn't even have to say anything. It was like, yeah, go on, do your thing.
No, but to be honest, Real Madrid people, you only guys watched them in the Champions League. I watched some games. Even the game against Barcelona, the Copa del Rey, Barcelona played into their hands. It was just a walk in the park. But Barcelona, when they defended against them, the first game in the Bernabeu, Real Madrid couldn't break them in that game.
So I am impressive. Listen to you, to be honest. So because could be true, but at the end, I don't know what you said that we don't have. I think we know how to play this kind of moment.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're talking about.
You do.
So I'm not here. I'm not here to talk about the moments.
Remember that. I'm gonna say, if we go to the final, we are going to win the final. No. I don't know what you said. I don't understand. We beat Barcelona in Camp Nou.
Yeah.
The winner.
Cast Manchester United beat Barcelona, so it's all right. It's all right.
No. Then we beat Liverpool. We beat Chelsea.
Oh, I did.
And still,
Man City destroyed Liverpool 4-1 without Haaland. So yeah.
You just got to get another 2 batteries.
Okay, Raul. Yeah, if you're gonna sit here and honestly think that this has been your best season over the past 5, 6, 7 years, this season, has this been one of your best seasons?
Is it for the best season for us?
Has this been one of your best seasons over the past 5, 6, 7 years?
No.
Exactly. No. I'm listening.
But it doesn't matter.
No. But hold on. My talk is not about moments. Last year you were inferior 170 minutes. If I'm gonna, and I said it before, if I'm gonna pick a team in moments, it's Real Madrid, right? Like against Liverpool last year, you weren't the best team, but you weren't the best team against PSG. You weren't the best team against Chelsea. You weren't the best team against Man City. But in the right moment, your players know how to finish the business. Your players know when to win games. Exactly. So for me, I am not going to sit here and analyze moments. You cannot analyze moments. You cannot sit here and analyze moments. All you can sit is analyze a team, how you play football. And the way you play football is easier to play against than playing against Man City. Isn't that? You wouldn't say that.
Yes, but no. Because you can say
yes, but no. How? Explain more.
No, because you can say as well. You can pick us as well, Manchester City. They don't have Champions League. They don't know how to win the Champions League yet.
Yeah, but that's always the first time. There's always the first time.
However, you choose Real Madrid just not for the marketing for Manchester City, just for the moment. It's true. To be honest, they are the best team in the world right now.
That's why I choose Real Madrid. If I'm on a team, I want to play Real Madrid. I don't want to face Man City.
Yeah, but no, because however, we know how to win this type of titles.
But they will be hungrier than you. Man City in the final will be hungrier. They will be more nervous.
More than Real Madrid with 14. No,
they'll be hungrier. Of course, they'll be okay. Who's gonna want it more, Real Madrid or Man City in the final?
Me.
Man City for sure. Come on,
Nah,
you still mute, Daps. You still mute.
Sorry, if I'm going by that semi-final, we wanted that semi-final more than you do. But the one thing I will say is Real Madrid's biggest quality, by far and away. I respect heritage. I respect heritage big time. Listen, Manchester City have won the Premier League this season. Why? Right? Arsenal have been top for what, 93% of the season. Manchester City have won the league because we know how to do it.
Because it's the Premier League.
We know how to do. We know how to do it. We know how to do this. Yeah.
And you don't have any other rival. You don't have any other rival.
If that's what you think, no problem, right? But the thing with Real Madrid is in Europe, they know how to do it. It's the biggest, and in the Champions League, that is so important. That is their biggest quality. And I'll say it again. Look, I think we're going to win tomorrow. I've never felt so confident about something. That
yes, when that was confident, that's it. Yes.
Look, I was thinking about it earlier on, and I was thinking, do you know what? Right. So this time, round about this time last year, we played Real Madrid. We lost 3-2, and I had to come back and I had to go straight on Kopish, right, and face 1,200 Liverpool fans laughing at me, right? And Kopish tonight asked me if at 10 o'clock tomorrow night I would go on. And I nearly said yes. And I said, nope, I'm not giving no voodoo. I am not giving no voodoo. And it got me start thinking about how I could feel tomorrow night, right? And how down I could feel. And then because the realization is we are playing Real Madrid, right? And the one team, Mo, you just said it, the one team that could come and look, the Etihad has been an absolute fortress. Bayern have held it. PSG have held it multiple times. Dortmund have held it multiple times. Anyone that comes to the Etihad are getting it, right? The one team, you know what? Real Madrid last season got it at the Etihad, right? Any team that comes to the Etihad in the Champions League are getting it. But the one team that can come and could beat us is Real Madrid. And then I thought, but it feels different this time. I've never felt like this going into. I've never felt like this. Something's happening. Something is happening. I'm telling you, when we marched from that square to the ground in Madrid last week, every single Manchester City fan marched there with meaning. When we came out of the Bernabeu, it was like up the subway and the Bernabeu's in front of you. I didn't care if there was Real Madrid fans there. We were going there to get something done. And the same tomorrow night. It's the 12th man. The 12th man is going to be different tomorrow night.
If you lose tomorrow, Daps, is it an upset?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, look, seriously, you think that if you lose tomorrow, it's an upset?
Hold on, will I be upset? Or
no. Is it an upset? Is it an underdog story?
Here's underdog story. I see what you're trying to do here, right?
No, I'm asking a general question.
On DR, they were trying to say that if City do not do the treble, it's a bottle, right? And before I say this, right, people. It is, what's the time? 12 o'clock? It's 12:30 at night. God damn, it's 12:30 at night, right? I have work in the morning. Raul has been working all day. He's rushed home. Cass has been doing streams. Mo's been watching his team win in the semi-final. There's 450 people watching this, and the like button is not high enough. So people, below where you are looking right now, there's a thumb. Please make sure you smash that and get those likes, please, because we are working overtime right now. Please, if you hit that like button, it's going to push us out to more people. Like, even if another 10, but I want another 100 of you to hit it. Anyway, right. So what I was going to say is, where was I? I was in a great... Right. What was I saying? Right. So on DR, they asked me if City don't do the treble, is it a bottle job? And I said, do you know what? If we don't win the league and we don't win the FA Cup, I'm willing to say, do you know what? It's a bottle job, right? It's a bottle job. If we get to the Champions League final and don't win that, I'm willing to say, do you know what? We've bottled it. Real Madrid, I'm sorry, playing Real Madrid in the Champions League, I will never say that losing to Real Madrid in the Champions League is a bottle job. I just don't believe we can. I don't believe we can do that, man. I don't believe that. It's
here's
Real
one.
Madrid, man. We've got to respect them enough that I did that tour. By the way, Raul, the shittest tour I've ever done in my life. It's literally just all you do is go and see the trophies and that's it. But seeing the trophies alone, the video, they just keep going, man. They just keep going. You've got to respect it.
Yeah, Snooker Stones says, I think this is probably for anyone that's goes, even you, myself. Is 1-1 going to the Etihad better than 4-3 going to Real Madrid?
100%.
What do you lot think? If you was a Man City's perspective, do you think a 1-1 draw currently right now is better than last season going to Real Madrid at 4-3 up?
Me, 100%.
I'm waiting for Raul to answer.
Raul, what do you think?
If we lost 4-3.
No, so as a Man City fan, if you were a Manchester City fan,
yeah,
would you feel more comfortable going to the Bernabeu knowing you're 4-3 up, or would you feel more comfortable knowing you've got to play Real Madrid at the Etihad and it's 1-1?
I think I don't understand, but I think I go for 4-3. No.
What? But the Bernabeu is the second for me. The minute I saw we had Real Madrid in the semi-final,
but the thing is at the moment we don't care the rule because the goal out.
No, it's not about goal difference. Not about goal difference. It's about the power of the. It's about the power of the Bernabeu.
It's about if we go to the extra time, could be something different. But in 90 minutes, it's the same.
That's interesting. After these
it's similar. It's the same. It's not the same when we need to play extra time in your stadium, or you need to play extra time out.
But I don't know if I'm gonna butcher your name properly, but I'm just first score. I'm gonna say says it makes
Olalei.
Yeah, I'll go with first score. It makes sense if Inter prefers to face Real Madrid, but don't think because we let Manchester City have the ball, we'll let you do the same. The beauty about Madrid is we have more than a way to play this game.
Yeah. Last year, we lost 2-0, but we went to their ground, and because of a red card, and we still had ball position. Real Madrid will allow us to have the ball. So,
you sounded like a bitter Arsenal fan there.
I was going to say that. He sounded very bitter there.
Bitter there.
No, I'm not comparing myself to Real Madrid. Listen, 15 Champions League final. Come on, Champions League.
Memphis says, let's be honest. Often the most confident teams end up bottling it. Be careful what you wish for, Daps. I agree with that as well.
I know, bro. I agree with that.
I like listen to that. Yeah.
Listen,
keep going. Come on. I like.
The thing is, anyone that watches me regularly knows that all I can do. Right, I'm not a pundit. I'm not an ITK. Right, I'm an extremely emotional football fan. Yeah. So all I am saying is I felt more confident than I've ever felt before. I've never thought we were going to win. Even when we got to a Champions League final against a Chelsea team that is not dissimilar to the Chelsea team now. Right, not that dissimilar. And I can honestly say, last season, I don't think we bottled it against Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid. We bottled it against Chelsea. But there was something in me when we played Chelsea in that final that was thinking, I don't know if we're going to do this, Whereas, even you've got to look at, we played Chelsea 2 times before that final and lost both of them, right? There was something very weird going into that Champions League final. Right now, and I've always said since then, Manchester City will not win the Champions League until us fans believe it. We will not win it. And I said, we didn't believe it then. That was the first final we got to. And none of us truly believed. Whereas we believe it this year. And that means a lot. Look, we might come unstuck. It's Real Madrid. Liverpool were 2-0 up against them at Anfield. We all know what they can do. To be honest,
you're not Liverpool, bro. You're not Liverpool. Don't do that humble thing.
I'm not doing a humble thing. I'm doing a real. Bro, you know this. You know this. This is Real Madrid. You said it yourself. If there's one team, bro, I've said it loud and clear, and I'll say it again. I'll say it again. I think we're winning the Champions League this season. I've said it enough, Mo.
Yeah, I listened to the same last season. But remember,
we're talking about what could happen.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everything can happen.
Everything can happen.
We say that if there's only one team that can beat Man City at the Etihad, it's gonna be Real Madrid. I'm sorry. Yeah, we agree on that. Yeah, up to 100%, not us, but we haven't faced you at the Etihad yet. So
I listen.
you don't have that.
I listened the same last season, but anyway, I think I told you last time, you are so close. You are so close. So if not this year, it's next year. Hopefully not this year, but it's next year. For me, it's something. It's true. It's true. It's
Well,
true.
He's like, get it, but away from me. Get it, but away from me.
No, because you have the team. You have.
But do you know what it is? Well, do you know what it is? Yeah.
I
do feel like for us to
tell
win,
me you're confident. Tell me that you are confident you are gonna beat to us tomorrow. I want to.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
I beat you to it. Shut up.
I wish I had the recording now on it. For flip's sake.
Do you know? Have you played the thing with it yet?
You tell me again. How is your confidence?
I would say that for us to win the Champions League,
shut up.
We have to, especially after what happened last season, we have to beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid is like, do you know what I mean? They're the gatekeepers. They are the gatekeepers of the Champions League. And it feels fitting that for us to win the Champions League, we have to get revenge over you. Remember when revenge, you said to me,
Chelsea revenge.
Yes, and you said that to me when you beat Chelsea and we were doing that watch long. You said something, you were speaking in Spanish, and I heard City. And I go, what did you just say? And you said, are you ready? I said, we're ready. Well, I'm ready. I said, revenge. And this is it. We need that revenge because that revenge will help us. It will help us go into the Inter Milan game even more confident.
The snooker joker here says, is this the biggest match ever at the Etihad?
Of course.
Has to be, isn't it? Bar like QPR game that we actually was really talking about.
The QPR game is bigger.
QPR game is Premier League. That was
sounds mad. Sorry, Raul. I don't mean to disrespect you by saying a game against QPR. We're telling you. We're saying a game against Queen's Park Rangers, who are currently in what division? The Championship. Right, it's bigger than a game against Real Madrid.
2-0 down, first Premier League.
2-1 down.
2-1 down, sorry. That was
I think, because without that moment, we wouldn't be here now.
I was gonna say
without that moment, without the
let me flip this now. If this game goes to extra time, who would you be more Who would you be more confident in winning that game? Man City or Real Madrid?
Real Madrid, because of the nervousness that Man City will be at. At that point, Raul, you can imagine how Man City fans will just be anxious. Oh my God, if this goes to extra time, because the plan is to win in 90 minutes. They have the quality. You know what I mean?
I need to say something.
Go ahead.
Do you know why I didn't travel to Manchester for this moment?
Go on.
Because you didn't want to get beat up or something.
No, because I was thinking travel to Manchester that just for see the environment, but for watch the game in one pub. What happened if Real Madrid win in the extra time? What happened?
You get beat up probably.
I cannot leave from Manchester, of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Well, I would have gone, to be honest. I would have.
It's an interesting take because here's the thing.
But but if I answer the question, is the same probability that at the beginning of the match. For me, 50-50. Yes, they are playing at home, but yes, we are Real Madrid. So 50-50. I don't know where Daps have this confidence. I don't know. But 50-50, you know?
Hold on. No. Do you know what? My confidence is in
your confidence come from Guardiola? Is your confidence come from Guardiola?
No, you know what? I mean, over the way we've played for the last 16, 17, 18 games, But I'll be honest with you, I keep saying this. My confidence comes from, I've said it so many times. I wish I had the patience to go through all of my streams over the last 2 years, right? So I could pick out the amount of times I've said, we will not win the Champions League until our fan base believes. Do you know what? Even to the point where when we drew Bayern Munich, a few City fans wanted Real Madrid in the quarters. They were saying, let's get Real Madrid in the quarters, revenge. And I said, no. I feel like our fan base needs one more big scalp. We need one more big scalp to help us believe that little bit more. Because the belief of the fans will take that notch up. Now, when you just said about extra time, Mo, and about the nerves. No, Mo was saying about the nerves in the Etihad. Yeah, you're right. Last season, when we were playing Villa and we were 2-0 down, I was an absolute nervous wreck, right? I was telling the person next to me, I kept looking at my phone to check the Liverpool results, and he was going to me, Daps, we don't need them. We don't need any other results. We're going to do this. And I was going, it was about the 60th minute. I said, respectfully, we're 2-0 down. We need it right now, yeah? He said, we don't. He said, we don't. And do you know what? For the nervous ones, we are known as a nervous club. We've done it. Gillingham in the playoff final, bro. It took last-minute goals. It took us taking it to extra time. It took us taking it to a penalty shootout. Queen's Park Rangers, we scored in the 93rd minute.
Exactly.
So we are getting rid of these nerves slowly. We go to, and the mad thing is that you are right. We will be so nervous, but bizarrely, sometimes that nerve can be what you need to take you to another level. And these players are just playing with so much confidence right now that, look, tomorrow's going to be I'm nervous now, man. I'm nervous now.
Yes, I cannot.
You believed.
I do believe, bro. You can be nervous and still believe. Bro, I've been nervous. I told you, Cass, we were talking about...
Yeah.
Remember, I went back and found a clip of me having a conversation with an Arsenal fan on a stream in September, right? And I went through and I started stripping it up, how I was breaking down everything that would happen this season, right? Now, I was nervous going into... I've been nervous going into the last 10 games. I have not stopped believing Manchester City would win the league this season, all season. Have I been nervous? Hell yeah. Have I doubted it at times? Yes. But I've still believed. I believe that we're going to win the Champions League this season. Am I nervous? We're about to play Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Champions League, man.
You are playing the semi-final. You need to believe. You need to believe.
What's it called?
More than you believe. More than you believe.
We never won in the Etihad. Just you believe in your team, believe in Guardiola.
I see what you're doing here. I see fully what you're doing now.
Well.
I've got guys, there's still 450 of you in here. If you haven't done so, we're on 199 202 likes. So if you haven't done so, I appreciate everyone that has done it. Anyone that hasn't done it, it would be much appreciated if you can do so as well. Here's a couple.
Can you hit that freaking like button now, guys? It's underneath your live chat.
All right, cool.
Looks like this.
For Score says we're talking about Champions League. Is Cass just here for the occasion or to pick up pointers? Clearly, I'm hosting. Yeah, all right. We're gonna be there next season anyway. So
are you gonna be there next season though, Cass? Yes. Are you confident?
Yeah, bro. I've been confident. I said it was
it's not sure yet. No, it's not sure yet. No.
Now it is. It's more than ever.
I think Newcastle might not get it now though.
Sad.
Stuka Stone says, Mo, who's your favorite ever Inter player?
Zanetti. Javier Zanetti.
That's a boring set, man. And then football gospel says
R9. He hasn't played enough, like he was injured, but he's my favorite ever player in football ever.
I remember at 2 a.m. you trying to show me loads of clips of him when you were over here, Mo. So
interesting. If Lautaro wins the Champions League, he won the World Cup. Same with Alvarez. Is he a Ballon d'Or candidate? Because imagine if Alvarez scored a winning goal in the Champions League final.
Listen,
he win Ballon d'Or.
I said this on a show, right? I said that all this talk about Messi, right? I said, but if PSG, this is when Messi won the World Cup. I said to somebody, and it was Matisse. I said to Matisse on Battle of the North, I said, right, if Messi goes back to PSG and PSG win just a league this season, nothing else, right? That means Mbappe also has just won the league, just won the league and nothing else. And Alvarez wins the Premier League with Manchester City and the Champions League with Manchester City and plays a pivotal role in it. Is he a nominee for the Ballon d'Or? Now, unfortunately, I don't think he's played a pivotal role in the Premier League enough. But it is a debate, isn't it? Cancelo could end the season with a Champions League medal, a Premier League medal, and probably an FA. No, he won't have an FA Cup medal. But
it's just mad that he can have 4 trophies and the ultimate trophies. He's done everything: the treble, obviously not the Carabao Cup in talking to Alvarez and the World Cup. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
It's
yeah,
not
but
really
it's not like you have to play pivotal. You have to
Right,
play
so it's
integral part.
Let me tell you now, he's played a lot.
The truth is, Messi will probably end up winning.
That's
like
bollocks if he does.
But he probably
he's
will.
gonna win it, you know that.
Yeah,
Bollocks.
but
Why is he gonna win? He's done fuck all, bro. Except win the World Cup.
But he's won the World Cup.
But he hasn't won the Champions League and the league. Well,
I hear you, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think if all of us have money on who's going to win the Ballon d'Or, we'd probably put it.
I'll put it on Messi. 100%.
Look. All right, hear me out. Yeah, Alvarez. I know he's not the best player in the world. Obviously not, just by eyes, but he's contributed to the Premier League. He's contributed because he's been playing in the FA Cup.
Alvarez winning the Ballon d'Or.
He's been playing in the FA Cup, yeah, because Haaland hasn't done all the time. He definitely contributed in the World Cup because he was there pretty much.
Scored 4 goals. Yeah, scored 4 goals.
Literally 4 goals as well. And Champions League, imagine he comes on the pitch, scores goals against Real Madrid, clinical, even a winning penalty. Imagine Champions League final, which is more than likely to dunk on Inter Milan, if it is the case, because it's not that hard to dunk on Inter, is it, these days? So that's all I'm gonna say. Is like that's mental, bro. You can't deny it.
I have a shout for this.
I think
Kevin De Bruyne.
You can't give that to Messi. You ain't want no. You can't give it to
Messi. If they win the treble and Kevin De Bruyne plays a good semi-final tomorrow and a good final, and they win the treble, I think Kevin De Bruyne is the one that deserves the Ballon d'Or.
I think he's close to Messi. Come on,
exactly.
Come on.
Look, we all know that with the Ballon d'Or, yeah. I'm right. The Ballon d'Or is a magazine. It's a magazine's trophy, right?
Yeah,
and there's elements of the Ballon d'Or that is, you know what? It's to do with prestige. It's to do with history. It's to do with tradition, and the fact that Messi, you know, he's close to retirement. He's won the World Cup. He's going to get it. Now, I also think, Mo, that you do have a valid point that with De Bruyne, there will be this thing that. There's a lot of conversations how good of a midfielder is De Bruyne. And a lot of people say he will never be seen as one of the greats until he's won a Champions League. If he wins the Champions League and he's pivotal in the first game against...
It's going to be Haaland, isn't it?
Bro, it's going to be Messi, bro. It will be Messi because of the World Cup. It will be.
It might be Kevin De Bruyne. No.
I can't lie.
I'd love it to be De Bruyne, but I think
it could be. Like, it could. You know what? You got a reason. Yeah, I could reason for Kevin De Bruyne being it. If Modric just won it, then
why not?
It could be. I think it depends on who plays a better final. Because Haaland is scoring how many goals against in the Prem, broken records all season long. And then Messi's got a Liga and then potentially, I don't know if Marseille's still gonna in the running, and then obviously a World Cup. Obviously, World Cups is massive in itself, but you got.
To be honest, yeah,
I'm giving it to Otamendi personally. I'm giving it to Otamendi all day long. Otamendi.
No credibility. Like, listen, you'll get a journalist who hasn't watched football for a year, just watch the 7 games in the World Cup, and they vote. Come on, just give me a break.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same. Who give the Ballon d'Or? The same that he gave the man of the match, because the last man.
Yeah, KDB got man of the match, and I'm like, did you guys watch the same game as us? Or
exactly, is the same people or no?
But ultimately, it's people do these things on clutch moments.
Yeah.
They don't do it on overall. They do it on clutch. And then look, this takes into a conversation. We then get to the Kevin De Bruyne v David Silva conversation, which is an awkward one. Where even now, I've always said David Silva for me over Kevin De Bruyne all day long. But it's now got to a point where I am looking at the goals Kevin De Bruyne scores and how much he comes up clutch for us, and I'm like, I don't know if I can keep going with David Silva anymore, because Kevin De Bruyne just keeps stepping up and scoring important goals for us. So, anyway. Back to the game tomorrow.
Do we miss a super chat? Oh yeah.
No, I haven't. I never miss it. Not you, Mo. Off topic. Big up these lads for never foul. All love to you lot. Channel is amazing. Just had to deal with some bullshit, but I'll be back. I'll be good. City versus Madrid goes to penalties. Big up, Josh.
Love Josh always. Oh no, I don't want that. I do not.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
And that's where
I'll pay money to watch you. I'll pay money to fly.
As an Inter fan, it could be amazing. No,
I'll pay money to just fly to watch you when you play penalties against
that is where. Remember when I said, God, I can see the hay fever's getting in my eyes now. You know what I said earlier on about if I could have one player not playing from Real Madrid?
Fuck off,
that is where Courtois. I would not want Courtois in.
He's onto me, man.
How's your goalkeeper in the penalty?
Huh?
How's your goalkeeper in the penalty? Is good.
We're not great at penalties, to be fair.
No, Edison isn't either, and Courtois is.
Do you know what? Interesting. We might even. Who was it the other day? That I think
Ortega?
it was one of the, no, it was in the playoffs. It was in the playoff final in one of the playoffs the other day. They subbed 2 minutes before the game finished. They subbed on their reserve keeper, and the reserve keeper I think saved 3 penalties.
3 penalties, yeah.
And I wouldn't rule out Ortega being brought on.
They aren't good, Raul. They're not gonna want to go to penalties.
Shami, the Aussie, how you want to say? I think Aussie, anyways. That's Australian, right? Alvarez has won the Argentina League, the Argentina Cup, South American Champs League, and South American Europa League, and the World Cup and the Premier League. Might go on to win the FA Cup as well, and also a Champions League, all in the space of 12 months.
Guys, he's not going to be even nominated. Just
No, that's
people
crazy.
just chill.
No, what I'm trying to say is, how old is Alvarez?
He's 22.
And he's completed football literally everywhere. Nearly, maybe.
Well, you can say Camavinga won every single trophy that is there.
No, but it's like Mbappe in a way. He completed football already, mate.
Yeah, you have to be the main guy.
Respectfully, Benjamin Mendy nearly completed football. So let's not go on them. Let's not go on them.
It's so strange. People say now this guy won this guy won that. Like, come on, just in the Premier League, he wasn't integral.
The players' legacies. Otherwise, we'd be hyping up Harry Kane and giving him prop. But anyways, won that. It's no weird. I think there's one way to really end this, and I know Daps ain't gonna do it, so I might as well skip him. But he's confident that he's gonna go through, so I want to hear a prediction slightly if he's gonna give it.
Do you know what? I can't let it come out of my mouth because I'll never forgive myself. Pause. I definitely can. I rarely fail at that one.
It really comes out of your mouth.
Pause.
Oh shit.
Listen, I all I'm going to say is I honestly think this season we're going to win the Champions League. That's all I need to say.
Okay.
Wait. I didn't. Me no English. Can you say again, please?
Yes, you can. Shut up. Shut up.
No English.
No, I'll say it again. I'll say it enough. I'll say it. It will be clipped and played back to me.
Yeah,
I've
it's
said
normal.
it so many times.
I
said if we beat Bayern Munich, we will win the Champions League. I said it.
Damn, and guess what? And who stands relying on eggs?
Wait. Are you comparing the Bayern Munich to Real Madrid? Yeah, no? Yeah.
I'm not comparing, because although actually, do you know what? Because we drew at Bayern's gaff as well.
Yeah. And then we got Hussam who's relying on eggs to predict the Champions League, and he's got Inter Milan winning the final against C.
Hold on, is Hussam really doing?
Eggs.
Have you seen that egg thing where people are cracking eggs?
Yeah.
That's mental because he's that egg. Whatever guy that's done the eggs is.
When you're that desperate, bro. When you're that desperate.
But the thing is, do you know what? Sam hasn't got too many predictions right this season, right? So if he gets it right, congratulations, Hussam. Your only prediction you've got right this season is based on some eggs.
That would be amazing eggs, man. Can't lie. And then obviously, wait. Raul, are you on DR Sports tomorrow?
I am on DR Sports tomorrow.
And you're going to finish about 10. So win or lose, are you both going to come on the stream at the exact same time?
You said if you don't lose. If we don't lose.
You're not going to come out. I know you're not going to be around. You're going to be drunk off your head, to be fair.
we can have a chat. Maybe I can put my phone from my phone.
Oh, we need the exact same panel tomorrow, but I don't know. Is that's going to show up?
No, I'm not drinking. I'm not going to the game because my daughter's here, so I can't go to the game. So yeah, I'll be here, man. I'll be here. By this time,
don't worry.
Yeah, I won't be happy.
I won't talk to you for about an hour. Don't worry.
Yeah, if we lose,
I'll leave you alone. I'm just going to literally blurt down the Madrid music down the living room.
But can we? Do you know what? I'll make an agreement, right? If we lose, I'll come on stream. But if we win, I'm not.
Why?
I think you will change your mind.
Nah, bro. I've always said this.
People would want to celebrate with you, bro.
Bo,
like the
Bo,
fan.
Yeah, you do. starving us from content. Look
I
all
always say this.
fans.
But I always say this when I go to games and we win, I'm happy because it means I don't have to rush back to my hotel to do a stream, right? If no one wants to see me, people only want to see me if we lose because they want to come on and go, you thought you'd win.
Oh, come on. Guys in the chat, there is 450 people here. I'm sure like
Bro, do you know what? But this is the thing. I've always said this, yeah. I don't want to win. Like, I always say this. When we win games, yeah, my first thought is not rubbing it in other people's faces. My first thought is celebrating, right? I will always remember when we beat Manchester United in the FA Cup semi-final, and I sat at home and I just kept watching it. And I kept watching it, and I kept watching it, smiling to myself. If we win tomorrow, yeah, then I've got to sort out flights to Istanbul, right?
Daps.
I am going to do the same.
Shut
No,
up.
you're not.
No, you're not. You're not.
I am going to do the same.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Actually, I don't know why. I think I can come tomorrow because I don't have anything to celebrate tomorrow. It's just one final. We didn't win anything yet, so.
Nice. So that means you're going to come on stream then. All right, cool. We're going to run this round 2 tomorrow.
If we beat Inter Milan, maybe.
No. I'm just saying, you can enjoy your day there.
Man looked past Man City already.
Tomorrow, we talk about tomorrow. We talk about tomorrow night.
He's talking about the final.
Just the end part, obviously. Don't want to keep it dragging. I don't know if he'd even done the prediction. I'm just going to skip it. Because I don't think he said he's going to win. Just who knows how. What do you think, Mo?
2-1 City.
Sorry, can I just play something to Raul? Because that was way too arrogant.
It is D-Day today. You have Man City.
He said he's D-Day today. Man. And Raul, what are you saying? What's your prediction for tomorrow?
I think I don't want, and they don't gonna score tomorrow.
They don't gonna score tomorrow. They're not gonna score tomorrow.
They don't gonna score tomorrow. If they score, maybe we diet.
Okay, so you're gonna win. You're gonna win, but I want to know by the prediction of the goals.
2-0. Yeah.
2-0. Snooker Stone City have only won
Shout
one
out at the
away
Etihad.
games in the Champions League.
Listen, we are Real Madrid. We never won in the Etihad. They are so.
I respect your confidence, my friend.
I need to be confident. I need to believe in my team. Don't
worry,
not only 11 players.
You're gonna get called a curse. You're gonna get called a curse soon on DR potentially, by your own fans. I'm gonna say it's gonna go down to penalties. It's just for me. I think penalties is written in the stars. 1-1 throughout the whole game. Penalties, extra time. Yeah, I think it's probably both goals cut up, maybe in extra time as well. Yeah, bit different. But yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you smash the like button as well. I'm pretty sure it's on something like 238. Get this to 250. That would be great. And then we'll be back tomorrow for the rival show with Monts and so forth. Daps, Ty, not myself. At 6 o'clock. And anyone that has subscribed, then you do want to tune in for that shameless show. So yeah, man, big up yourselves.
And thank you to Raul for coming on. And
thanks, Raul, absolutely pleasure, man.
Thanks to
Thank you guys for making. Thank you.
100%, man. Thanks to Mo for getting into the final, not AC Milan, and thanks to myself because
congratulations, Mo, by the way.
Congratulations.
And big up to all the super chatters as well, and all the members and so forth. Big up yourselves. I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna wrap it.
You know what this is? You don't have money, and now you are taking money from everywhere. So relax because you don't win anything yet. Okay, relax. Hold on. Pay the second boss in the referee. Okay, shut up.
That's it. You still believe in my team. I still believe in my team. And this is the Magic 99 field. Look at Vinicius.
We're still winning.
Vinicius Junior.
Okay, shut up. Because it's 1-0 and there's still 90 minutes to play in the Camp Nou, okay? So shut up. Cucurella very slim.
They've switched off completely.
Cucurella. Dream estrella y paella.
Vamos, City, are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Bro, I'm already telling you, I'm looking to book my flight later on. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am